Hey guys, Jem here with another book review. This time I'm going to be reviewing The Ghost of Crutchfield Hall by Mary Downing Hahn. Um, I actually just got this book today. My friend let me borrow it from her, and I just read it in a couple of hours. I like the book. I rated it an 8 out of 10. I It was sort of a horror. It was more like it's a ghost story. I liked it more than the Dan Pawlowski books I rated like over a year ago. But it wasn't really that good. But I still liked the story. It was a nice story. Anyway, on to the synopsis. Then I'll tell you a little bit about what it's about. Sophia was watching me, and I didn't know if I should fear her or try to befriend her. When 12-year-old Florence boards the horse-drawn coach in London, she looks forward to her new life at Crutchfield Hall, her great-uncle's manor house in the English countryside. Anything will be better, Florence thinks, than the grim London orphanage she has just left. Florence doesn't reckon with the eerie presence that haunts the cavernous rooms and dimly lit hallways of Crutchfield. It's the ghost of her cousin Sophia, who died the year before. Sophia's ghost seeks to recreate the scene of her death and cause someone else to die in her place so that she will be restored to life, and she intends to force Florence to help her. I'm not going to tell you too much about the book. I mean, it's a really, really short book. It's only 153 pages. So, anyway, Florence is an orphan, and she is found by her great uncle, and she now lives with him, with her great aunts Eugenie, her cousin James, and the three servants who live there: Mrs. Dawson, Nellie, and Spratt. So, and also Sophia's haunting the place too. Sophia had died a year before because she fell off the roof of the manor on the 27th of January, which had just passed like 2 months ago. And there's not really much because she tries to get Florence, because Florence can see her, hear her, and sense when she's like near. And some others in the household can too, like Spratt has Spratt knows that Sophia's there. James does too. And Nellie can sense her. And Mrs. Dawson believes that she's there, yet she doesn't want to talk about it. Because she's like really, because like a lot of people there are like really superstitious. And, and not Nellie. Sophia is trying to kill James because it was, according to her, it was his fault that she died when it really wasn't. It was technically her own fault. And she completely hates James because no one loved her when James came along. James like took all the affection from everyone, and she just wanted to be loved. She was just so sad and alone. So, and then she meets Florence, and Florence meets her, and Sophia is such like a terrible, terrible girl. And Eugenie, their great aunt, completely adored and doted on Sophia, even though she was like a little witch. And Sophia really didn't care much. It was like, oh well, she's going to see now, the great aunt. And so now that she's dead, she forces Florence to do things for her, like because Spratt knew that Sophia was going after James to try to kill him. And so he like made this charm to keep Sophia out of James's room, and like she forces Florence to get rid of the charm. And then things go as she tries to recreate her death, and it doesn't work. And then people just start believing that she actually is haunting the place. Their uncle believes that she is haunting the place. Her, their aunt doesn't. She's like insane. I honestly, that woman, and that woman also leaves. This is a really short review. But sorry about that. But so I was gonna say something. Sophia's gone. Well, not like forever gone, but she's just not at the manor anymore. And now it just like flashes forward a little bit to like July. And so they go James was sickly before, and now he's better. And Florence, they both go to Sophia's grave to visit her, and well, that's how it ends off. They visit her, and Sophia's like still around, and yeah, that's basically it. There wasn't really much to the book, but I actually did like it. I want to read the other books by Mary Downingham, because I heard of the book Wait Till Helen Comes. Like, here are all of her books. Anyway, I want to read all of them now. But I rate this, again, an 8 out of 10. It wasn't that great, but it wasn't as bad. Well, I wouldn't say Dan Pawlowski's books were bad. I just didn't like the stories too much. This one, I liked the story. It was alright. But anyway, my friend gave it to me today. I just read it in a couple of hours, so I had stopped reading Clockwork Princess just today. So, look at the progress. I'm not even halfway. I'm like halfway of halfway. I'm like 1/4 through the book. So I have to finish this to finally finish The Infernal Devices. And I will give you a book review on that. And then maybe if I can get my friend to let me to check out the other books by Mary Downingham, I'll read them too. So that's all I really have to say. So yeah. I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.